kids from school, and I am in the kitchen getting my dinner going. I got some chili in the crock pot and getting ready to make my cornbread. So I figured, let me come on and talk to the fam for a little bit while I get dinner going and stuff. It's still pretty early. It's like 3:45. So I just finished doing my chili and I put that in the crock pot. Nothing special, just your basic chili. I used cumin, smoked pack cumin, smoked paprika, a little bit of salt, pepper, onion powder, oh, of course, chili powder. I used tomato sauce, a can of Rotel, bell peppers, tomato paste. Let me show you the tomato paste. I used a little bit of the Italian tomato paste that I got from Trader Joe's. It comes in a tube. I really like this one versus the one that comes in the can. It comes in a little concentrated tube like this. I'm all out, so I gotta make sure to put this on my grocery list when I go to the grocery store. Let me see. Black beans, pinto beans, and oh, and ground turkey is what I used. And that's it. And I browned everything, you know, put it in the crock pot. And so I put it on early. I would have put it on earlier this morning so that way it could have been simmering in the crock pot all day while the kids were at school. But I forgot to take my ground turkey out last night, so I didn't take it out until about 10 o'clock this morning. So when I picked the kids up from school, I figured, oh, let me go on and do my chili now so that way it has at least a good hour and a half to slow cook in the crock pot, which is good enough for chili because technically it's already cooked. I just want all those spices to marinate together so the flavor is really good. And so I'm getting ready to make my cornbread. Y'all tell me why my oven has been tripping. So last week I made fried chicken, homemade macaroni and cheese, and collard greens and cornbread. Did I make cornbread that day? I think I did have cornbread that day too. So the oven's kind of been tripping a little bit, but I'm like, okay, nothing too serious. So I go to get my macaroni out the oven, y'all, and the oven is locked because this oven, that when you're doing a self clean, like when you self clean your oven, it automatically locks so that you can't get in the oven while it's cleaning. Well, this one was just automatically locking, and the little digital, let me show you guys what I'm. So this part, the little screen display was just blacking out. And then I would go to try to open up the oven and the oven wasn't opening. So y'all know how it is with homemade macaroni and cheese. Don't mess around with my homemade macaroni and cheese. I was in here, y'all. I said, ooh, the devil is a lie. I need that macaroni and cheese out the oven. So I just sat and I waited for a little bit. And about 10 minutes later, the display popped back on, and then I went to pull the oven open and it opened up. Y'all know I hurried up and got my macaroni and cheese out there quick, fast, in a hurry. It was done enough. I mean, it really probably could have sat in there for a little more, you know, for about maybe a good another 5 minutes, but that was okay. I wasn't chancing it getting locked in the oven and then we didn't have no macaroni and cheese because you don't play with the macaroni, not the homemade macaroni and cheese. So I have the people coming out tomorrow to check the oven to get it up, you know, get it working properly because Thanksgiving is coming and I can't have no mishaps with Thanksgiving now. That just cannot happen. So luckily I have a roaster oven, so I'm gonna cook my cornbread in the roaster oven. So right now I have my cast iron skillet. Yes, y'all, I have my cast iron skillet in the roaster oven right now, just heating up. So it's nice and hot. So when I pour that cornbread mix in there, it's just, you know, y'all know how to do the cornbread. Y'all know. I normally like to make cornbread muffins. I really like the cornbread muffins, but my muffin pan doesn't fit in my little roaster oven. That's it right there. If you guys see the little silver, I'll turn. That's the roaster oven that I'm using. So that's heating up right now, and I'm getting ready to get all my little cornbread ingredients together so that I can get this cornbread going. Baking powder. Oh, my husband went and bought toothpicks. I just noticed that we had ran out, and I just noticed there's some in there. Oh, and I put a little bit of this in my chili as well. This is something that I found at Trader Joe's that I just decided to try. It's called South African Smoke. And it's got the little top on it that you can twist to chop it up. And I mean, it's pretty good. Let me see what it says is in here. It says paprika flakes, sea salt, garlic, and basil. That's what it says is in here. So I'll put a little bit of this in there. So let's do this cornbread. Oh, wait. Gotta use my Bob's Red Mill fine pastry flour. Gotta use it. What's up, bud? Hey, bud. Sometimes I put a little bit more cornmeal. Almost out of this too. So much for that. I need to get some more of that. I think half a cup of sugar is okay. Now you see, guys, that was simple. And that didn't take me it really don't take no extra time really to do it. It don't take no time. And then my butter, Kerrygold butter. Love, love, love this butter. I just stick the butter right in the microwave so it can melt. You can do it a little bit longer. Yeah, y'all, so my little mishap with the oven. I can look back on it and laugh now. But I wouldn't be laughing if my macaroni and cheese was still stuck in that oven. Because they don't, you know, the people that I had to call for the oven, you know, it's just like anything else. They're not going to come out right away when you call them. So my macaroni and cheese would still be in that oven right now, you guys. And that's it. That's my cornbread mix, you guys. It's looking pretty good. And now I'm going to take it over here and pour it in my skillet. Get a little bit of cooking spray. Hi, Noel. You okay? Cornbread that you smell. So I got my cornbread out of the roaster oven. I like that roaster oven. It works pretty well. I actually use it around Thanksgiving time since I don't have two ovens. Let me show you guys my chili. There's the chili. And we will be eating it a little bit. Just gonna rub some butter on the top of my cornbread while it's still nice and warm. I think the kids want to go outside and play for a little bit, so I'm gonna let them go outside for probably about half an hour. That's all they get, because they just now getting done with their homework and stuff. So they can go out for a little bit, and then, you guys, I'm sorry for the glare of the light in the kitchen. Let me turn these lights out. Thought I needed them, but that's a little bit better. And I'll turn on the light over this stove. So much for that. Rub some cornbread. Rubbing some butter on this cornbread. Where did Kalia go on that bike? Y'all putting the bike up?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride it. The bike is skinny. You can go down.
But as you go, you need to look both ways. Hi, you said hi, Noel. So this is my finished dinner. We are sitting down and getting ready to eat. Do you want to say bye, Noel? Do you want to say bye? Say bye. Bye. Is that cornbread good? Yeah, it's good cornbread.
It's hot and good.
Yeah.
Look.
What are you doing, Sophia?
Cleaning.
You want to say bye? Say bye.
Bye, family vlog.
Bye.
Peace out.
You're funny, Kayla.